standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh. Bring them out, 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 bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. From the top. Bring them out, bring them out.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Rob.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Now here he goes. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Hey, Ginger.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Evans, left side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Love the swap. Red.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready. 118. What's up? Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll run here on 1st down. They're still going at the 30. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Who dodged the tackle. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And a standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
First down throw, Lawrence. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's that? Down. Tighten up. Hey, uno.
Back to the well again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down throw by Stroud. Catch made by All. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Red.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Now it's Stroud. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right. Look, at 18. What's that?
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
18,
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
all right. Tony. Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
All right. 18, what's that?
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
We're at 23.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Polk. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. This one's hot.
On play action now. Lawrence. That's incomplete left side. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hey, run. Hey, so
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Starts his return from the 23. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out now come the Texans on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 30.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
They go play action with Stroud. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Throwing is Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. An excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, hold on.
Here's Stroud again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Joshua Hardy to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense to the line, second down.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Hey, go!
Lawrence to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey!
Now Lawrence. Got a man. This is Evans. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Hey, easy, route! Hey, Ginger, top!
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Jaguars get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jaguars 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
On the quick, right? Tony.
On play action, here's Stroud. He's got Noel working the sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go. 19 Texans. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Texans set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Over. At 18. That's it.
Right up the gut. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All right. At 18. That's it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, let's go. At 18. That's it.
From the pistol, here's Stevenson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. 3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Out, that's it. At 18. That's it.
Now it's Stroud. Cut out left. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed.
9-yard line.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Lawrence looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Fielded just ahead of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey, south. 12.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud now. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
All right. 18. What's up? Red.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Why Tony? 19 Texans. Run.
Stroud now on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
24. Jaguars 7. Joshua Tardy.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And I'm sure they're trying to bring out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
These are 24. Hey, Soko.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run. ETN. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
On red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up fourth and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Hey, run!
Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 12.
Running the counter, Stevenson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
On the quick, right?
They go again with Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Oh, right. 118.
To the air, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Out for tonight. 18. That's it.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans approaching win number 7 on the year. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Red.
The give inside to Stevenson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
It's out. Here we go. Tony.
Now give up the middle to Moss. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Now give left side. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.